I've got to talk about what happened on the 5 this afternoon. Did you see this? Jesse Watters melted down. He melted down, but in a good way. He was preaching the truth. Preach it, brother. Preach it. So here's what happened. Judge Jeanine was talking about how now it's coming out during these hearings because these Republicans are now having these hearings. You know how it works in D.C. When one party's in office, the other party screams. When the other party's in office, the other party screams. Because these two parties are never going to get along. They're all full of crap. Everybody knows it. Nobody's willing to admit to it. So they were having this hearing. And these whistleblowers are coming forward and saying that the FBI and CIA were going after parents, calling parents terrorists, domestic terrorists, because they didn't want their kids indoctrinated with transgenderism and all these leftist isms. Whatever happened to math and science, art, history, culture, music? And shouldn't it be left up to the parents anyways to decide what their kids are taught? So Jesse Watters had this little exchange with Jessica What's-Her-Name. She's one of these leftists on the show. And he finally said, look, just speaking the truth, he said, look, we have all these hearings and investigations. I want somebody arrested. I want something done about this. Talked about how Senator Grassley came out today and was saying how Joe Biden knew that his son had this laptop, Hunter Biden had this laptop. But he said, Jesse said, nobody's talking about this because everybody already knew about this. Hey, FBI, CIA, you want an investigation? I'll give you an investigation. And then we'll have another investigation after that, another investigation after that investigation, an investigation on top of that investigation. On top of that investigation, we'll have another investigation. And then we'll have another investigation to investigate the investigations that we just investigated. You'll have so many investigations, you won't know your ass from your elbow. So Jesse just went off. At one point shouting. And Jessica was like, well, you didn't vote New York. And he kept saying, I want people investigated. Do something about this. You know what I think we should do? I think we should stop sending our money to D.C. We should have a national tax out this year. In other words, you don't pay your taxes this year until D.C. gets it together and does what's in the best interest of the American people. That's what we should do. Because obviously, they're just going to keep having these investigations. Nothing's going to happen. And these dumbass Republicans, they do this all the time. They let the Democrats get away with whatever they want because they want to play nice. They want to be fair. Well, it's time to stop being nice. It's time to stop being fair. Go after these bastards if you have to go after these bastards if they did wrong. This is not hard to figure out, people. And I support people like Jim Jordan. I'm an independent voter, but I like Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan reminds me, I may have mentioned this before, he reminds me of like your high school basketball coach. Your high school basket coach. There you go. I had a high school basket coach. Another one-take video. But I thought here and come and talk about this. So go check out this clip at Fox News. This exchange that happened during the segment this afternoon on the 5. And I would like to see more segments like this on the 5. I want to see more shouting, more interaction. Kind of like what they do in Parliament over in England. If Fox News did that, their ratings would go through the roof. Guaranteed. But it's time for you people to do something in D.C. And I can't wait till the Republicans have this January 6th hearing. Because I think it's going to come out, there's going to be a lot of things that the Democrats aren't going to like to hear when they have these hearings, when the Republicans hold these hearings about January 6th. And trust me, that's going to happen. These Democrats are going to have so much egg on their face. And we can start by questioning Nancy Pelosi and her husband, Paul. Now, there's an investigation for you. The Hammer incident? Or were they secretly gay lovers? I mean, come on now. I mean, this is the party, right? The Democrats are a party of inclusion, fairness. Let it all hang out, LGBTQ rights. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. You can also follow me at Instagram, hashtag Jason Composes, because I write music in my spare time. Or follow me at Twitter, Culture Confederacy at Twitter. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out, stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing we call the United States. I'll catch you next time. You know how we do it here. This is where the past crashes with the present. Have a good night, everybody.